Now say you have agreed to do this work and you're like, okay, fine, I will do this work. Let's start. Let's start feeling the pain. Let's feel it. So then what happens when you start feeling this pain? The floodgates open. The floodgates of release. You'll have to be okay with crying. You'll have to be okay with shedding all of this piled up energy in different parts of your body. And when you ultimately feel like crying, please don't judge yourself and don't create a havoc around it. You'll be crying for hours, for days sometimes, because that much of piled up stuff is in your body. It's going to take that long for it to come out. And you cannot judge yourself that, man, I was crying for a week, because you did absorb so much that it requires a week. It's not your fault or somebody else's, but now that you're doing the healing process, please do not count days. Oh my God, I'm going to heal myself in 5 days. That person has healed himself in 3 days and I'm sitting over here and crying for 2 weeks. What is wrong with me? No. You are taking that much time. It's your own sweet time. Please take that. Especially men. Men, women, we all have notions around crying, but men maybe have a little more. Conditioned in our brains from various places right from our childhood, when we've been told boys don't cry, strong boys don't cry, big boys don't cry, men don't cry. We've all learned it from the movies, the macho-ness. The macho-ness is glorified. It's considered heroic. And they all hide their emotions. They literally gulp it down. They don't shed a single tear. We learn from them. Now, if they have given into emotions at a young age or in their adolescence, they have been pressured by their peers, they've been bullied by their peers, sometimes bullied by their own family. Their own dad maybe, the male members of the family maybe. That, okay, he's showing a sign of weakness. The father of the family might have been very closed emotionally, and that is what he has passed down to his son. But gone are the days where you were chained down to those belief systems. Men need to break these patterns. These are your generational traumas, your ancestral patterns. You have to break them. Change your mindset, change your thinking, connect with your emotions, honor your emotions. They are there for a reason. They are your guiding tool. They are your guiding energies. If you don't listen to them, who else will you listen to? Emotions and intuitions are our feminine side. We all have our masculine and feminine, right? Each one of us have that. Whether you're a male or a female, you have both these energies in you. And the emotional side, the intuitive side is your feminine side, which also you need to tap into, which also you need to balance. You need to bring it out. Even the most macho man will have his intuitions. And he might not follow that immediately. He might want to use his logic more, his mind more. But the day he starts taking them into consideration, he will be more of a balanced man, a complete man. Once you accept that you have both these sides and know how to balance them, you become a complete person. You become a wholesome individual who has everything and knows how to tap what in which situation. You will know which aspect of your personality to bring out in which situation to solve problems, to have a healthy life. Even I have my masculine side, which I use when I have to do and deliver non-stop, when I have to constantly work. But then once that is done, I go back to my feminine side. I very subconsciously slide back into that side when I have to nurture myself, nurture beings around me, and when I tap into my intuition and show faith in the unseen.